two great quotes. You've reached Talking with Dr. Terry, 180 Seconds to a Better You, message number 534, and I'm Dr. Terry Wurzbacher. Here are two quotes that should help us make it through July and the rest of our lives. The first came to me from Frank Soma, and I recommend also that you read his blog post this week, and that's at franksoma.com, FrankSomma.com. This is by Martha Washington. The greater part of our happiness or misery depends upon our dispositions and not upon our circumstances. We carry the seeds of the one or the other with us in our minds wherever we go. The second one is a Buddha quote. What you think you become, what you feel you attract, what you imagine you create. It's only 9 days until the ferry drops us off for the start of Vol State. I can't believe it. I might finally be getting excited. This year's training has been an eye-opener for me in many ways. I was doing great until the last week in April, and then for unknown reasons, the bottom fell out, and I've been bailing water ever since. The fortunate thing is that since I've studied Brian Cain and Dr. Gilbert for so long, I knew I couldn't just give up. I had to trust the process, even if I wasn't sure where that was going to end up. I just kept going. I've created a new mantra for myself this year. In addition to everything always works out for me, I've started saying, this is my best Vol State ever in every way. Why did I ask that last part, in every way? Because that'll influence the weather, regulating my intake, which is something I haven't paid enough attention to in the past, and anything else that needs to come together to make this the best race I've ever had. That's exactly what the first sentence of the first quote says. The greater part of our happiness or misery depends on disposition, not our circumstances. I could go into the race with all the fear that's been building up. I mean, it's 314 miles in Tennessee in July, and I am 77 years old, and I've always been slow. And then you add in all my training problems, and But I decided that I've had to do a lot of problem solving already this year, and that's been a good thing. It's taught me to deal with each situation as it comes up and not project or catastrophize. That's always good training. It's taught me to persevere despite not wanting to, not being motivated, and wishing I hadn't signed up. Then we have the second quote. What you think you become, what you feel you attract, what you imagine you create. How amazing is this? I'm going to create the best race ever. That doesn't mean every call you hear from me is going to be Pollyanna, but what it does mean is that I'll process all that happens and do my darndest to turn them around. You have to realize, too, though, that all these things are harder to do when under stress. It's up to me to alter my disposition just as it's up to you. No one else will do this for us. What do you want to attract today? What do you want to create? Why not start by creating your strongest diamond day ever?